What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. I'm so glad to see you guys, of course. I hope everybody is doing amazing, taking care of themselves as always. It's your boy, XX Ika, and also that means XX Robbie. Don't forget the up. Don't forget the Ikazoo. And don't forget to shout out loud and feel great about yourself each and every day. Like once a time, one time when you realize that, my brain been just rolling and rolling, give yourself a little shout out, a little pat on the back, and just remind yourself, you're only human. You're only human, nobody perfect. But sometimes we got to remind ourselves, we giving these validation to other people. We giving the validation, we giving that energy to other people when in majority we need it too. Did you not know that you could cheer yourself up? Did you not know that you could talk to yourself and figure out your own problems? Did you not know that each and every single day you're still growing spiritually, mentally, and physically? Even if you don't feel it, even if it's at snail's pace, even if you don't, it's still happening. But some people will, be a little oblivious or blind to it because, maybe they're just not ready. You can't force nobody to be ready. I don't want to force nobody to be ready. I have to be patient with myself and I have to be patient with you guys because I know not everybody's brain thinks the same. Some people think tossing this piece of paper, I guess, in the trash will, this is the worst example ever, but stop pollution, type shit. And then some people feel like tossing that paper on the floor will basically not cause more trash to be thrown around, if you know what I mean. But anyway, meteor shower topic. The meteor shower, it was supposed to be lit. It was supposed to be fun, right? So we had to make a bad experience into something great. You feel me? It wasn't the best experience. I was expecting to see 50,000 stars across the sky. It rained a little bit. But I met some cool people along the way. I met 3 valid girls. They was chilling on by the water and shit. And it was just a nice little conversation. I wasn't like, I need to run up and grab the number and run up with the Instagram. No, for my guys out there, you feel me? Stop scaring the females, bro. Trust me, these girls, they get hit on 1,000 times plus 151 times a day. And, it kind of puts them in that mind space. They don't really want to talk to guys. They don't want to feel vulnerable because they know the guys are looking for something. They know the guys want something from them. So I come in there I'm not looking for anything. I just enjoy the conversation and I just go about my day. And that's what makes me great, because I feel like just that human interaction is healing. It's fun. It's interesting. I get to hear a little bit about their day, hear a little bit about my day. And that's really that. But sometimes, people, you don't got to over-sexualize everything. You don't got to be overly... If you want to hit on a girl, go do that. If you want to do that, nothing wrong with that. I'm not knocking it. But, I just personally feel like every female gets hit on. It's just it kind of scares them in that mind space. Oh my God, is a guy talking to me? What does he want? And sometimes they be so closed off because, you know how guys are, and some females, you know how some females are. Not, you feel me? Vice versa. The rules work the same way for a girl and a female, and not egotistical wise. I know they can't do everything we could do, right? They can't pee standing up. Well, they can, but you know what I mean. And I'm not trying to get into all the little cracks and details, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I go in there for the little convo. About a week before that, you feel me? The little sidekick reader later told me, you should purchase these things now because you got it. You're going to be good by next week, yada, yada, yada. And it's the perfect timing. Your stuff is going to hit in right in timing. And you best believe it did. Crazily, unspeakingly well. I was like, wow. I ordered these really cool Duke Glock pistols, and I was ready to shoot some extreme bubbles, you know? A little bubble action going on. And it got here on the day of the meteor shower, so I was like, okay, cool. So I have met, the three girls were Virgo, Sag, and Gemini. Gemini was kind of all in her own mood, you know? She was kind of not fully there in that present moment. But she was trying, like she was a little bit talkative. I'm glad she wasn't like too standoffish. Sometimes that one person in the group could have really kind of mess up the whole vibe of just like their friends, even just experiencing a great time. So I'm kind of great. It wasn't too crazy, but I just seen it. I seen it. So I was like, all right, let me have a nice little calm, slow approach. Let her know I come in peace. Yes, I just enjoy conversations, and I like to go about my day because as a human being, these little interactions be fire. It'd be cool. It's something to do. And I'm not all up in somebody's ass like, I need your number, I want your Instagram. Like, girls get hit on 1,000 times a day. It's not nothing that they never not heard, but it kind of also closes them off a little bit from just having a good time and realizing that not everybody is just after them for what they have. So that's why I kind of just enjoy, like, you know, convos sometimes, you know, remind people that they're human beings and things will get better, give them a little motivation, and just keep pushing forward. There's nothing's wrong with that. So for my guys out there, you feel me? If you want to hit on a girl, go do that. If you want to, but I'm just saying, like, don't hawk them down and, you feel me, straight to the... I mean, yeah, everybody different. People are going to be people regardless. And you can't even, like, control that. That's on their mind, and they want to go grab that number, and they going to do that. But it's good. It's good to have a nice little reality check to let somebody know, like, all right, I ain't really feeling all of that. I ain't really into all of that, but I do enjoy combos. So I had a nice little good convo. I'll give it to Sag. Sag was the coolest out of the group for sure. And no favorites over here. But I'm just saying, her vibe was dope. I feel like she was a little bit in tune with herself, and the Sagittarius was open. She was communicating. She was like, she just had that spark to her where it felt like it's natural, it's easy going and flowing. Like, you could talk, you could chat. She's not judging you. She's not overlooking you. The Gemini kind of overlooked me because he's like, oh, he's a guy. Like, he's going to want something. So she kind of started talking to only her friends. And I'm like, hello, do I not exist over here? Type vibe. But she was kind. She was nice. She spoke a little bit when spoken to type shit. The Virgo is also in her own mind. The Virgo's a little bit living in her own mind. They like to be the hermit. They like to do a lot of introspection and thoughts and stuff like that. I'll say like I got a Virgo homie, you feel me? I respect the work ethic. They really hard workers, you feel me? And when it comes to consistency, it's really accurate. It's just like here. I'm really like, bro, I be seeing this guy work on IG like hard, just his own craft, his own music, and that's just fire. It's motivating, it's inspiring, so props to him. And that's really about that. But the Virgo, what else was cool about her? She didn't really like speak too much. She's a little bit shy and just not really all the way there, but she's just existing, you know. She's just existing. But I ain't feel no bad vibes. I didn't feel no like, oh, like they didn't want me to be there. If I felt any type of like, oh, they didn't want me to be there, trust me, I would have just left. I'd be like, all right, that's cool. There's plenty of other people out there who would love a conversation with this guy. So it was dope though. It was cool. The meteor shower ain't really hit for what it was supposed to be on. Supposed to be 50,000 bright ass stars. Friends was busy, but all happened in divine timing. It wasn't meant to be because it never happened. And I'm kind of glad that they didn't pop out because it would have been kind of like a waste, really. So, I mean, don't worry. We always got another time next year, probably, or one of these upcoming surprising months. Maybe we might get a meteor shower one time, see what that's like. So, I guess let me put you guys on to the cool, valid part. So I went a little solo walk, got a little exercise in, seen a little soccer game. At the very end, kind of chatted with the boys for a little bit about what team won, who was better, yada, yada, yada. I walk at home. And then, you feel me? Train rides home, the best part about them is sometimes, like, you got to make the best out of it, for real. Like, just being in, like, being in New York, in general is, like, you got to make the best vibes of everything, every single experience, you feel me? Even if it's not, like, the greatest ones, you can turn it around. You can make it into something positive. You just have to stay connected to who you are and what you're capable of doing and changing another person's perspective or mindset. So on my way home, I met one more cool person who kind of made my day a little bit better, Let's call her Zer. You feel me? Miss Zer. She was a feisty one. I mean, like, really feisty. She seen me in my natural habitat, just walking up the stairs. I took a little step and looked around, just admiring the outcome of the great fresh air and the AC and the breeze, waiting for a little train ride, mate. Late at night. And she comes up to me and is I respect her approach. I have never been approached by a female ever with brave confidence. Zer walks up to me. It's like, hey, what's that you're smelling? She smelt my glow on my skin. She smelt the good clothing line, the good brand. She smelt rare breed energy. And I was feeling it too because I was like, all right, this is a little weird, mate. You're getting a little bit too close, mate. I wouldn't want to have to sock you if you try to rob me now, would I? She's like, no, I'm just enjoying this energy that I'm smelling. So I was like, all right, cool. Would you like a nice little chat? And that chat was fire. Thank God. I feel like the divine or the universe definitely put this person on my path just walking back because, like, the day was kind of like, because, like, I was expecting to see some stars, But barely, they say reports about three or four or five. It was very, very slight to none. I have not got a chance to see them, but maybe sometime in the future. So Zer was on my body heavy. She was like, yo, like, I want some unique. Like, she was serious. Like, I want some unique. And I just had to, like, had to calculate what was going on. I said, you want some unique? Like, oh my God. This is crazy right now. This is, my heart rate, it jumped up like 2%. It said, wow, I really do got it. I do got it, actually. But Zara is really cool. She has a Trini accent, and her vibe was unmatched. She showed me a little bit. I'll say, like, if she can calm that other side to her, she's a little wild. She was a little wild child now. Her inner child screams out for fun, and, like, boredom is not her best suit, and patience is not her best suit. Showed me some red flags and some green. The red flags was kind of scary in the beginning because I'm like, the approach was kind of hard. The aggressiveness was kind of hard, but I'm just like, yo, like, if you could chill that out a little bit, we could catch a little vibe. Like, I could see, like, you good people who's like, you ain't on no type of weird timing and nothing like that. But she wanted my body, though. She definitely did want my body. I'm not gonna lie about that. But me, I'm not into that, first meet a person off the rip. Like, we getting straight down to business and all that. Like, nah, we gotta figure out where your mindset is a little bit. But besides that, she kept me some good company, for real. We had a bomb-ass conversation. We shared some great laughs. And it was kind of what I needed a little bit in that moment. Just, like, realizing the stars are not going to be in the sky, and basically it rained a little bit, so I was like, the day is kind of not like all there. And she made it better, bro. Where do I even start? Zer was Zer told me something mad funny. We were talking about the train conductor, right? Train conductor was like, yo, like, why do we keep stopping? Like, I know you like to read the newspapers and stuff like that, but your man got to get home, you know? Stopping the train and stuff. On Yaga turf. Yo, but it was fun though. It was cool. It was a nice little cool vibe. If she tapped in, and I wouldn't say like she fully there yet, but she getting there. She getting there. I'll say thank you though. If you ever see a vid in the future, and you're like, oh my god, are you talking about me right now? Just, hey, thanks for the good vibes and entertainment. I know I know you're waiting for me to add you back, but we gotta wait a little bit, all right? We gotta wait a little bit. I gotta figure out some things. Another reason, I don't want you to become like super, super obsessed, but I do got some obsessed people out there. So we're gonna let Zer cool down a little bit, because her temper is a little high sometimes. And I don't want her to jump out her body when she see me online. I don't want her to jump out her body. She's gonna be like, oh my goodness gracious. But yeah, she had asked. She was like, oh, like, you know, follow me back on IG. And yeah, it was just a nice little cool laugh. Bruh. Anything else really kind of happened? I don't know. I feel like I kind of met that timer mark. Let's close out this vid by giving you guys some greatness. So, no matter where life takes you, just, you know, enjoy the little moments. Enjoy the little grateful things, little opportunities like this. I spent a little good pretty penny to just like enjoy myself and truly catch a vibe with myself, which was really nice. I don't feel like I'm a perfect person. Never really have, but I damn near feel perfect. Like in my own eyes, my own view, how I view myself is just like I have a great balance where I can balance out the fun, and I could balance out the work, and I could balance out just the life part in general. And it gives people a, you know, chance to feel grounded in my energy. It gives people a chance to feel like their soul is being heard from a deeper inner perspective, if you know what I mean. So, Zer, appreciate you again for the 1000 gifted. Let me stop. Yo, she was on point. Zer jokes. Zer is straight comedian, bro. Like, for real. One part of that story that I left out, she was like, oh, you haven't met the other side of me. I'm looked at this girl like, what? What other side of you? Like, should I be concerned? Like, am I in danger? What other side of you? You're not gonna hit me or nothing like that now, right? Like, cause she's really aggressive. Like, she's really, really aggressive. Not wrong with aggressiveness, but you know, just don't touch me. Don't touch me, fam. Don't touch me. Not my face. Like, you know, not my face. Not my face. Not my face. The little pats, hugs, whatever. That's cool. It's whatever. But not no slapping and physically, you know, tussling. Like, no, be ladylike. Be ladylike. It's very, very nice. But yeah, Zer personality's mad dope. I think she just finding herself for real. Anything else, man? I'll say I got some fried chicken. That's like eyeballing me, but I'm probably not gonna eat it. Low key. I want lettuce. I want to eat all healthy. I don't want to eat no more meats for like a good 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe a good month, maybe 2 months. I want to like, cause I know like when I eat like good stuff and a little bit more healthy, probably some smoothies, probably some fruits, Probably some vegan stuff, maybe just like something light, not too heavy on the body. I just feel like more creativity can be expired. I gain more creativity, I gain more movement. I don't feel sluggish like when I eat and stuff like that. So I think that's really, really good. I want to try that. I'm going to try to go on that little diet a little bit. Yeah, that'll be about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was just me chatting about yesterday meteor shower. A little bit of a bummer. Shout out to Zer for making the day kind of fire. Shout out to the 3 girls I met also, who was kind of just like perfect vibes, like perfect chill vibes. Her friends, you know what I'm saying? They got to be a little tapped in, you feel me? Like I said, for my guys out there, don't scare all females away. You know, they get asked their numbers and they be chased and like they be dogged out by a bunch of dudes just thirst trapping and all of that. If they like you, you're going to feel it. You're going to sense it. If they want you, you're going to feel it. You're going to sense it. And it doesn't have to be forced. If something is forced, like if them 3 girls were just like giving me weird vibes, like they didn't really want me to be around, I would have just moved over, left them, let them do their things. Plenty of other people out there. Don't force nobody to be in your energy, in your company, and make sure they have some type of respect. They talking crazy. It's not that they just talking crazy. It's not like you can't handle them talking crazy, but it's deeper. Your energy, your time, and your mind, right? Even though them words may be said as, oh, I'm just joking, I'm just playing. But in reality, they got meaning behind them, and if it's disrespectful, that's exactly what's being projected onto you. And you don't want to feel that energy linger in your energy. So, you know, keep them in check. Remind them like, yeah, you ain't going to talk to me that crazy now. You ain't going to talk to me crazy at all. Either we're going to have a good vibe or we not. You know, we don't have to do that. You know, be in charge. Be in charge of your energy and be mindful of the things that you say to yourself, because you matter. Of course you matter. Don't ever think you don't matter. Shout out to the Sag, shout out to the Virgo, shout out to the Gemini, shout out to me, and shout out to Zer. Besides that, it was cool. I guess I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Ooh, see, I was about to press that end button, right? I was about to press that end button, though. Look, this got me doing a Disney Channel shit. Welcome Disney Channel. I never was a fan of Disney Channel like that. What was that show called? Like Shake It Up or something? With Rocky and the other white girl. I haven't seen that show in forever. That was a good show, though. Yeah, she played in Spider-Man, right? I gotta see the Spider-Man movie. Do they still have it out? I'm going.